So Rene, could you just give me your reflections of this World Championship?
Yeah, it's always the biggest championship in the Olympic cycle here, the year with Olympic qualification, and I think the overall thing is that our athletes have really left everything out on the course over these couple of days. Still have some very important races to go, but the main reflection is that we had an athlete group who worked really well together and has put everything on the line, and really they should be proud of how they're stepping up to the plate and really going for it in every single race.
Yeah, and obviously we've got Liam, who won the World Championships. How brilliant is it to see him back on top of the world?
Yeah, it's just brilliant to see Liam. What he does is amazing, and he's just an amazing athlete. And the work him and Eric has done together this year to bring him back into being the by far the fastest athlete in the world in a kayak is truly amazing. The partnership they have is incredible, and Liam is an amazing athlete we can be really proud of, and yeah, his record talk for itself.
And Lizzie deserves some recognition as well, doesn't she, for her bronze medal in the K1 Women's 1000?
Yeah, I think if you look about it, Lizzie's bronze medal, she fought it all the way to the finish line and got a deserved bronze medal out of that, and good work her and Keith, her coach, has done all the year. But also, if you look at Rebby's race today, was both in her semi-final and her final day, amazing step up for her, and the work she has done, especially here over the last 8 weeks with her dad, and really credit to how they have got everything out of her on the line. And I think they're just the stands out for today, but also we had a women's K4 who's still waiting to see if they have qualified in. It's the World Championship, but for many athletes the main thing is can they get a ticket going into Worlds. And we have to respect that our athletes have had, some of them have had really good races, some of them are a bit disappointed where they are, but that's where we need to stay strong as a team, and both as a tight team, but also as a wider team as British Canoeing, and really support our athletes for putting everything on the line. And I think all of them have had really good races. We saw Tom really go out and chasing it in both his semi-final and B-final, and great maturity to really put himself on the line. So the men's K4 really was disappointed coming out of it. And today we saw a women's C2 really showing that they come a long way and in a good position for second round qualification. I think it was amazing to see how they have gone from being really fast off the line to really being strong in the back end of the race. So I think a lot of really good races. And there's always a little bit political afterwards. We're waiting for handbag spots and see what's going to happen for the Olympic qualification. But hopefully over the next couple of weeks we'll know more about which of our athletes are already qualified or who have to really chase it over the next year. But really proud of how our athletes have worked, and the culture we're starting to have in the team where everybody is really pulling in the same direction and respecting each other.
And how much have these athletes sort of stepped up between the World Cup in Duisburg and now? How much hard work have they put in to make sure they're putting everything out there this week?
Yeah, they put a lot of hard work in, and really the way we have our selection, that they have those 12 weeks to really come in. We see a lot of our athletes really stepping up based on that. We talked about Tom, women's K4, women's C2, some of the names that has really stepped up. I think Webby is probably the one I will really point out that from World Cup to now, she really changed where she was, and all credit to the work her and her dad has done in this period.
And Zagreb as a venue, the crowd have been amazing. How brilliant is it for these athletes to race in front of this atmosphere?
Yeah, it's just the best place in the world to race. I think that our sport will probably benefit if we did more racing here, more World Championships. I think if we want to grow the sport the way the organisers here have done it, with a great crowd, a lot of good television, really spread everything out, and we see it with 103 countries coming and competing here. So we are really a world broad sport, where a lot of bigger sports in the news picture is actually not that broad represented in the World Championship. So yeah, when our athletes step up to the plate, they have to remember it's against 100 other countries, and yeah, they should really be proud of what they're doing.